Breaking news. ECOWAS has lifted all the sanctions that were placed on Niger, Burkina Faso and Mali. In fact, ECOWAS sanction on Burkina Faso, Niger and Mali is no longer there. This is good news. And I will explain to you why ECOWAS has been defeated and why ECOWAS needed to do this, as if it will have or is going to have a significant impact on the lives of these three countries. Now, ECOWAS placed a sanction on Niger, and they asked Niger that Niger should release President Mohamed Bazoum and reinstate him as president and restore democracy. Only then will ECOWAS lift the sanction. On Mali, similar thing occurred when a coup d'etat occurred in Mali, and that ECOWAS said, because of this coup d'etat, we will impose sanctions on you and only restore these sanctions when you move to democracy. Now, Burkina Faso. The same thing with Burkina Faso. That Burkina Faso will only have sanctions removed if they transit to a democratic government. When these three nations now decided to form an alliance, known as the Sahel, Alliance of Sahel, because they are forming a confederation. And these three nations, 2 weeks ago, announced their immediate termination, withdrawal of ECOWAS, that as of the date of the signature, they signed a general statement which was broadcast on all their network, Burkina Faso State Television, Malian State Television, and also Niger State Television, indicating that they are fully withdrawing from the ECOWAS treaty and that they are no longer members of ECOWAS. So ECOWAS responded angrily, stating that these three countries needed to have given a 1-year notification according to the Constitution, 1996 Constitution, that was signed, that before you exit ECOWAS, you have to give 1-year notification. But these three countries said, no, we are no longer members of the organization because you have sanctioned, we are no longer members of the organization. Now, they have also noted that they are coming with their one currency, the currency that they will come up with will bind Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso, and that it is going to be a confederation. This is where it gets interesting. ECOWAS, in order to stay relevant, decided to lift the sanctions willfully. And note that ECOWAS had once cried that these three nations have failed to pay their dues. But the question is, you sanction somebody and you expect that person to pay dues. So, now that ECOWAS has lifted the sanctions on all these three nations, and they are also re-echoed their voice that Mohamed Bazoum should be released and that democracy should return. Who now is a loser and who now is a winner? ECOWAS is trying to prevent an organization from collapsing. But that comes when you have leaders who don't reason, leaders who don't think beyond politics, who think that they must dance to westernized ideas. Because ECOWAS imposes sanctions because of their sponsors. Now Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso are aligning themselves to Russia and also aligning themselves to self-determination. And now, it's now that ECOWAS is seen. So the question is, will these sanctions that have been uplifted, are they going to have a significant effect? Will they change Mali, Burkina Faso's mind to go back to ECOWAS that, okay, the sanctions are lifted, please can you come back? I think no.